Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is day 5 of my 8 days of Christmas, and today we are breaking out the WeCreat Lumos and we're going to use the word rotary function for today's video. So as I have shown on my channel, I've already done a full unboxing of the Lumos, but we're going to go ahead and use the two pieces that I didn't use in my video previously. We're using the rotary. So it comes with the rotary attachment. I did end up adding the extension bars here, and then there's a second piece that kind of connects to that first piece so that I can lay across the bed of the Lumos. So we're going to go ahead and get this screwed down to the bed of the Lumos, and then I can show you guys how I'm going to use this to engrave on a couple of tumblers for an order. So what you're going to do is, after you've gotten this placed where you want it, you're then going to take the screwdriver that does come with the WeCreat Lumos, the attachment pieces, and we're going to screw down this piece. Now, screwing this down, of course, is going to prevent it from moving while the machine is functioning, which is going to be super helpful to make sure that you get a very smooth engraving and you don't get any, skips in the line work as it is engraving into whatever you are going to be engraving on. So I'm just choosing the two holes that I feel like is best. Since I'm working with a shorter cup, like a 20 ounce, I don't want it to be too far off the bed, so that I can line things up a little bit easier. I am curious to see how this works on a 40 ounce. Now, I know I probably wouldn't be able to do the top and the bottom of a 40 ounce, but I do have a few rainbow coated cups that I think that I'm going to test out this rotary with, that of course without the handle attached, just to see if I could do a full round of at least the top section. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna play around with it and see how it goes, but I at least wanted to show you guys this. We're doing a very simple design here, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this screwed down and then I'll kind of talk about the design. So this was for a custom order. Someone had requested a couple of soccer coach cups for the gift giving season. So after we've gotten this screwed down, we are going to go ahead and kind of get started with that. Now, this is a shorter cup, as I mentioned, so it's not actually going to reach the rollers at the end, but that's perfectly fine. So this is the 20 ounce that we're using. I did grab these. I'll put the link down in the description box as well. We're going to go ahead and get this attached. Now, I added the arms just to ensure, because I knew it wasn't going to reach the rollers at the very end of the rotary, to make sure that there was a little bit more support inside of the cup so that it wouldn't fall off, the supports while it's rotating and turning and engraving. So we're going to use that little wheel function at the very top and get this as tight and secure as possible. We want it to be super secure. That way, of course, it doesn't fall off or, misalign as we are engraving on this with this. So after we've gotten this set, we'll hop on over to the WeCreat Make It software and I'll kind of walk you through a little bit. I did learn a few things. I ended up doing an entire test cup with this same design at different settings and things before I found one that really worked. So I will tell you that as far as those settings that I used, so that you guys can use them too. So we're going to go ahead and go into WeCreat Make It. I've gone ahead and selected the cylindrical feature and it's going to come up with this grid here. We're going to go ahead and we are going to use the blue light function here. I'm sorry, the red light function here, not the blue light. We're using the red light function here to be able to engrave. So that is going to be the IR, the infrared laser, which is going to give us a really crisp look. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to refresh this as we open this, and then I'll kind of talk to you about the process here. So now that we have this refreshed, we're going to go ahead and we can import our image here, which is going to be helpful in order to obviously be able to size this on the cup. So you will see me import the image before you can see it on the cup, but we will have that part shown as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get this back on the rotary function here, tighten everything up. And then we can go ahead and hop right back into the WeCreat Make It software and start to, manipulate this. So I did measure sort of the width around the cup. It was about 10.75 inches from like the top portion of the cup. So I imported that so that the dimensions were correct for the cup that I'm using. We'll go ahead and import our file. I got this file off of Design Bundles. So I will link that down in the description box as well. So now with that imported, we're going to go ahead and of course shrink this to size here to make sure that it fits. Now, because of how the rotary is facing, obviously I'm going to want to completely switch the direction of this image. Otherwise, it's going to print it as is, which is not what we want. So we'll go ahead, and I am going to change the color to white since I am using a black cup so that I can see the image and kind of get everything lined up. So we'll go ahead and go up to the top, go to color, change that to white, and then we'll go ahead and we're going to flip this all the way around. So that is kind of facing upside down to us. So switching this around, obviously, so that it is the correct placement for the way that the cup is on the rotary function. I am going to end up adding a couple of things with just some text at the bottom that's going to say thank you and then the coach's name at the bottom. So that I am also adding here. We're going to get everything sized. So I'm going over to my settings here and we're changing this to line engrave. And I'm going to go ahead and pick the setting in the test array that's down at the bottom that I want to use. The only difference that I did change here is I changed the line density from 100, which was that setting, to 200. So I chose as far as the material, I chose the stainless steel black cup. That way it would cut through the black cup. And then the only difference that I did after changing the, test array that I liked the most was just changing the line density to 200, which just gives me a little bit of a crisper look. Now, the other thing that I had noticed, and this was through testing, of course, is that after you have played with your settings, you also need to mirror the image. Now, I don't know if it's just because of the way that I set up the rotary. If I had set it up on the other side of the bed, if this would still have been the same thing, but I have to mirror the image so that it prints correctly, like in a readable form on the cup, which I thought was interesting because when I'm doing this on my WeCreat Vista, I don't have to do any sort of mirroring or whatnot. Like it prints exactly and engraves exactly how I see it on the screen, if that makes sense. Whereas this, I needed to mirror the image in order for it to come out in a legible format, because the first pass that I did of this on my test cup, it was backwards, and I was like, that's not going to work. So we're going to go ahead and size this to be pretty wise. You'll see that I did also include the thank you and the name. The settings for that is the same as well as the original version. And then we're going to go ahead and send this. So this took about, I want to say 8 minutes, almost 9 minutes, but honestly, it was super quick. And you're going to watch a speed session of this cutting or engraving. I keep saying cutting. We're engraving of this. And honestly, I was really impressed with how quick it is, how clean. And I definitely have less smell with the WeCreat Lumos versus the WeCreat Vista. And I don't know if it's because it's a smaller machine. I still hooked everything up to my air purifier to, of course, minimize any smell. But this cuts so cleanly with the infrared laser that there was literally no smell. There wasn't anything that was deterring me from wanting to be right in front of the machine, other than knowing I had other things to get done. But this was super crisp, super clean. I didn't have to do anything but lower that front piece down and then push the make it button, and literally it does the entire work. It does the rotating. I had no glitches whatsoever, other than needing to do a couple tests to just make sure that I had everything aligned how I wanted to. So I was able to knock the 2 cups out that I needed to get done in literally less than 20 minutes with the WeCreat Lumos, and I love how this turned out. So here is a quick look at both of the cups finished. I think they came out perfect. I definitely am going to put this to the test and see how it works on a 40-ounce rainbow coated. So stay tuned for that in a later video, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up.